Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Jennifer Aydin details conversation with Andy Cohen about her future on RHONJ. Jennifer Aydin caused a stir earlier this month when she told a viewer during an Instagram Live that she was coming back to the Real Housewives of New Jersey. It's not news that the long-in-the-tooth reality series future has been up in the air following the conclusion of Season 14. Executive producer Andy Cohen and various cast members have been vocal about the show's need for a revamp to shift the dynamic. As things stand, there's no way forward for the current cast because many are no longer friends. Jennifer's comment to the fan about her future earlier this month led Andy Cohen to shut it down in a recent interview. Fans made fun of Jennifer in the aftermath after Andy said he wished her well and implied that she was wrong for saying she was returning. In a new interview on Vicki Gunvalson's My Friend, My Soulmate, My Podcast, the 47-year-old said that she only said that to the fan because she's a housewife until told otherwise. Jennifer stated she knows phone calls have not been made to other women about a potential comeback. Plus, she believes Teresa Giudice would keep her in the loop if she heard either way. Jennifer admitted that she contacted Andy because of his reaction to her response to the fan, and claims that he told her that no decisions have been made. She said he thanked her for clarifying her comments and gave her the go-ahead to speak about their conversation to fans, indicating they were in a good place. Jennifer's future on RHONJ could go either way because she's Team Teresa. It will all come down to whether the show keeps the original cast member around for Season 15. The mother of five said Teresa should be the one cast member to return because she has a lot going on in her life and believes audiences are very invested in her future. Look at it this way. Teresa is immersed in the NBC Universal family and is currently appearing on House of Villains, so there's every reason to believe she'll be back. Jennifer thinks there's a good chance she'll get a call to return if Teresa is coming back because they're close friends. There are so many different ways this could go because the deciding factor about some current women will be how well casting goes. If the producers find a new group of women they think would be good on the show, then it could mean only a handful of the previous cast will be back. We shouldn't expect any firm decisions until 2025 when filming gets underway. Jennifer Aydin sat in the Bravo clubhouse, the plush velvet chair beneath her, eyes locked on Andy Cohen as he shuffled through his cue cards. She knew the conversation that was coming, one she had both dreaded and anticipated. Her future on The Real Housewives of New Jersey had been a topic of speculation among fans, co-stars, and even within her own family. After years of drama, unforgettable moments, and clashes with Teresa, Margaret, and Melissa, Jennifer had reached a crossroads. Tonight, Andy Cohen would ask her directly about where she stood and whether her heart was still in it. The lights were bright, casting a warm glow on the clubhouse set. But Jennifer felt a chill run down her spine. She had been part of the show long enough to know how pivotal moments like this could shape not only her role on RHONJ, but her future as a reality TV personality, businesswoman, and mother. Andy gave her a smile, the kind that said he was about to dig deep, the one that promised no mercy but was softened by his genuine affection for the cast. So Jennifer, Andy began, leaning forward slightly. There's been a lot of talk about what's next for you on Real Housewives. Fans are wondering if you're thinking about leaving the show. Jennifer shifted in her seat, a deep breath filling her lungs as she prepared to respond. She had been rehearsing this moment in her mind for weeks, but now that it was here, the emotions surged stronger than she expected. You know, Andy, she said, her voice steady but laced with emotion. This journey has been incredible. I've been on Housewives for what feels like a lifetime. It's changed me in so many ways, but it's also taken a toll. Andy nodded, sensing the weight behind her words. What do you mean by that? Are you saying you're thinking about stepping away? Jennifer's mind flashed back to the countless dinner parties that devolved into screaming matches, the confessionals where she bared her soul, and the moments of pure chaos that made the show what it was. But she also thought about her 5 kids, Bill, and the toll that constant scrutiny had taken on her family. "There are days where I think about it," she admitted. "It's not an easy decision. I mean, this show has given me so much. It's helped me grow as a person, and I've formed friendships. Though sometimes it feels like battle scars," she added with a chuckle. "But at the same time, it's exhausting. The drama, the fights, the pressure to always be on, it's a lot to handle. And I don't just mean for me, but for my family." Andy raised his eyebrows, intrigued. "How's Bill feeling about all this? He's been a major part of your storyline, especially this last season with everything that's gone on between you two." Jennifer looked down at her hands, fiddling with the massive ring on her finger. Bill had been a constant in her life, her rock, but the strain from the show had put them through the ringer. The cheating scandal, the therapy sessions, and the whispers in their social circles had all made things harder than they ever imagined. "Bill's supportive, as always," she said, offering a small smile. "He understands that Housewives is a huge part of my life, but he's also seen how much it's affected me. We've had long talks about what's best for our family, and we're both on the same page. Whatever I decide, it has to be what's right for us, not just for the show." Andy leaned back in his chair, crossing one leg over the other. "Do you think that means stepping away, or could we see you pulling back, maybe taking a friend role next season?" Jennifer considered the question carefully. She had seen how other housewives managed to transition into less prominent roles, still part of the drama, but without the constant pressure of being in the center of it all. But for someone like Jennifer, who thrived on being a key player in the chaos, was that even an option? "Part of me thinks I could step back," she said slowly. "You know, maybe not being so front and center. But then again, I'm not sure that's who I am. When I'm in something, I'm all in. I don't know how to do things halfway." Andy smiled knowingly. "That's what fans love about you. You've always been unapologetically yourself, whether it's with the drama or just being a proud mom and wife." Jennifer smiled at the compliment, but there was something deeper on her mind. "That's the thing though, Andy. Being unapologetically myself has sometimes meant losing myself in the process. I've had to defend myself so many times to people who don't really know me, and it's hard, constantly being in a position where you feel like you have to justify your actions, your marriage, your choices as a mom." She paused, letting the emotion settle in the room. "I've always been strong, but lately I've been wondering if maybe it's okay to let go a little. To focus more on my kids, on my marriage with Bill, and maybe not let the show dictate so much of my life." Andy could sense the internal battle she was facing. "So what's the plan? Are you saying this could be your last season?" Jennifer bit her lip, knowing the weight of her next words. She didn't want to make a decision in the heat of the moment, but she also couldn't deny the truth she had been grappling with. "I don't know," she said honestly. "I love this show, and I love what it's done for me. But I also know that my family comes first. I'm still figuring it out. Maybe I'll take a break. Maybe I'll come back full force next season. I'm not ready to say goodbye just yet, but I also know that I need to put myself and my family first." Andy nodded, respecting her honesty. "Whatever you decide, Jennifer, we'll be rooting for you. You've been such an important part of RHONJ, and I think everyone can understand that sometimes you need to put your own well-being above the cameras." Jennifer smiled, feeling a sense of relief wash over her. The conversation wasn't over, far from it, but for the first time in a long time, she felt at peace with the uncertainty. Whatever came next, she knew she had the strength to face it, both on and off camera.